Also, that buck and doe seem really stalled out where they're at. And at the head of this draw, and there's a pretty good crest right above them. It's a long shot, but we're getting late in the hunt. I think I can make a big loop around and come in right over the top of them and get a shot. I don't know, but I think it's worth it. Tyler's gonna stay here, help direct me, and I'm gonna go make about a mile walk and see if I can come down on them.
He took off on his stalk. I could see that buck really well. He's bedded kind of in the wide open. It's gonna make it kind of tough for him, I'm sure, but currently I lost KC on the skyline over there, so I think he dipped back down on the other side of the hill and he's gonna come over. We've got a few hand signals worked out, and I have an arrow knocked just in case something happens crazy and he walks over here. The plan is for me to flag the deer, capture his attention as KC gets ready to crest the hill and draw. We'll see if we can put that into action with hand signals. See if we can make the best out of a situation that kind of went other than planned.
Big.
It's over. A meadowlark. A meadowlark screwed me over. See what happened?
I don't know. Really, I mean, I couldn't tell. I just knew that he kind of like got up all of a sudden.
That's 20 yards away or less. And a meadowlark flew up. Not even spooked by me, just flew up. And that's what wigged him out. He turned his head. Did you see him turn his head to you? And then he got up, and then I was like, oh crap, I got to draw. And he saw me. Like,
At what point did he, or did you see him?
You probably could see it on the camera. I was probably 22 yards away.
Yeah, I think
I saw his antlers, and I was like, holy crap, there he is right there.
You didn't want me to flag him, or just weren't set up right?
I was, I mean, it never got to that because that bird.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you didn't see him until basically the bird popped.
Well, I had about a minute, I think.
Yeah.
And he was looking down the canyon. So I don't know if you saw me, but I tried to make a little bit north, and it worked. I got a little bit north because I was thinking, I can probably just stand up right here and shoot him if I can get him looking directly away.
I kept trying to make you go that way because of the wind. I didn't know what the wind was going to do. You know?
Just up straight away. Like I was drawing and everything, and all I had was his butt, and you can't do that. So what are you going to do? And then the doe stands up, and they run up, and I'm bat, and the doe stalls out, so he stops. That squirrels off, and he took off.
Shot?
I shot. I'm looking for my arrow right now.
I got you.
I didn't hit him. Yeah. It was.
He's pretty far.
It was 50. My elevation was good.
Yeah.
But it was so far through my squeeze that I couldn't take it back. But he started moving again.
Mm-hmm.
And I shot kind of over his butt.
Yeah.
So.
Dadgummit.
Yeah. But
I looked through the camera. I was like, man, that dude feels close.
I was close as crap.
I was like, I know that.
I thought I was 30 yards away.
I know from here I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
But like.
Oh, it looks like I'm like 5 feet. I'm sure.
Dude, it is.
Let me find that arrow though, because that's I only have 3 now. If I don't find that one, nope. I don't feel bad about it because I mean my trajectory of my arrow is pretty dang good. I would have hit him like a touch over mid body line. I think those don't. I can't feel those. That one.
You better get those other ones, dude. They're gonna right there. Yeah.
Today, whenever we spooked him the last time when I shot at him, he ran still in public somewhere. Like for real.
What's the deal now? Anything cool?
I'm about to eat biscuits and gravy. It's gonna be cool. I've got a full cup of coffee because it's too hot to drink this morning, so that's cool. I get to sit down, so that's cool. And I get to reminisce on my close encounter with a giant buck, so I guess that's kind of cool.
Well, that was a crazy fun morning. Now, I guess it's my turn to be the guy. I've got a permission property over here that, unfortunately, only I have permission to hunt it, but Casey does have permission to be on it filming me. So we're gonna go give it a shot. We were there last night, and the biggest buck didn't actually make the film, I don't think, or the video, but we're headed there right now, getting close. We're gonna make our way in and try to somehow kill a deer off the ground today. Wow, this doesn't set up very well for northeast wind, but we're kind of out of northeast wind options. It seems like we've hunted almost every day up here on a northeast of some kind. So we're gonna go give it a shot best we can and just hope that luck is with us today and a buck comes from a direction that is not directly downwind of us. They're gonna be moving, but We don't feel great about it, but we think that if deer come through this canyon, which they did last night, some big ones, if they do, we feel like we're going to learn something. So, if nothing else, this is a night to learn something and maybe come back in December and have the same pattern and a slightly different wind.
He's a decent framed 8 with short 3s, but I don't think he's our deer from the other day.
That's the saddle where I thought they'd come.
Yeah.
He's broke off on his left side.
I guess he's a 4-year-old. I'll get some in just a second.
There he is. Yeah, he's coming in the frame now. He's not a shooter, is he?
No. He's a decent buck, but he's a 3 or 4-year-old.
He's coming almost right at us, dude. See us. There's one.
It's probably moot point now. This one? Yeah, I'm looking at her. Might be a shooter.
Really?
He's young, but he's a big forky, so he's probably gonna stay. Look at that.
I mean, we've seen quite a few deer, and I feel like we picked the right spot, you know. We were worried, but we knew they would come from these saddles over here, or we thought. And we thought they might come up the drainage here. Nothing's come up at us from the south, but we have seen some deer down there. I feel like blowing our wind at that kind of bluff right there was a good call, man. But we also didn't get in range of a shooter, so I guess when you're not in range of deer, it's kind of easy to be saying that you picked the right spot because of wind.